Right, so back again, just Andy, like probably just 10-minute videos or just 8 to 10 minute videos. I'll probably do with three. So, in any case, I mean, I gets it slapped on the wrist. And so I'm in on the Thursday. She's in for the weekend. So, like, they're doing batteries of tests on us, like every sample possible, I mean, every sample possible. And try because they reckon I've caught an infection in the hospital, but what they didn't realise is I've had the bloody that was the infection, or I know I'm beginning to dawn on is I had a kidney failure, but the kidney failure was just because I had the infection. I got my kidney function dropped because I had this infection. So they still can't, they don't know when. I mean, it's here, I've got a thing here, and this is from the hospital. And it's got, where is it? I've got reading glasses on, but these are for the computer. Right. Suspected diagnosis, suspected infection, question mark source. Right. Question mark source, so they don't know where it's come from. I mean, I had a CT scan, I can see every possible thing. So I'm up on this bloody ward getting, where I must admit, like, sort of, like, I wasn't the most pleasant patient, Well, I was, but I can only take so much. Like, but the guy, there was this old guy. He was 89-year-old. He just was just major pain in the arse. Always wanting everything his way. All the nurses, he's still pissing. More lass was staying, when more lass was coming in, more lass was helping them and all of that, like, because she's a care worker, so it's a nature to help people. But he was just an arsehole, proper arsehole. And he was pissing in this pot, like what they call it, the piss pot thing, and the cardboard thing. And he didn't tell the nurses, he didn't press the buzzer for the nurse to come and empty the piss pot. So he was just pissing it and pissing it and pissing it. Well, it just full up, and he tried to piss in it another time, and he dropped it. He dropped it all out of his cell. He spilled it all out of his cell on the floor. I mean, it was just piss everywhere. It was disgusting. So when the nurse came to tidy it up, he just blamed her. Your fault. Your fault. This is your fault. And I thought, yeah. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, I forget what day it was. I haven't got a clue, man. This time was just weird, And I was really, really feeling bad. So I buzzed the nurse, and she said, "What's the matter?" I said, "Oh, just really, really dreadful, yeah." I was just soaked, covered, just wet, so head and foot just soaking with sweat. And so she was going through all these symptoms, and he's gone, and this old git's gone, "I can hear you talking, I can hear you talking, don't know what you're talking about, but I can hear you talking." So the nurse had to go and get something, I forget what it was, The next thing you know, this old gets coming into me bloody, because I've got all the curtains on this. He starts coming in, so I just give him a piece of my mind, And I really laid into him, because he's an obnoxious bloke. So I just told him what I thought of him, being a spoiled brat and that. 89-year-old spoiled brat. How his wife puts up with him, I don't know, Because he was half giving her some stick, like, when she came in, And I told his sons he was a pain in the arse, like, when they come in and said, "Oh, he's like, he's always been like that, And but any case, like, sort of, like, so I then so that I think was later on that day, and I, like, sort of during the daytime, the guy it changed him because he was being a pain in the arse. And apparently read him before, and he was a pain in the arse before that. And so they gave me, and there was a new guy next bed to me. There was another guy there. I mean, this guy there, he was they were cracking blokes, they didn't get his rang. But this guy's son, just straight up said to me, God, they were loud. And all the time was working golf, and it was just doing me heading. And he left, the guy there left his telly on. They all had the tellies on, but he had BBC One on. He had ITV on, and this guy next to me had the radio on, all going at the same time, and I thought, yeah, I can't bother with this shit, like, because I don't watch the telly, you know, or not much, you know, not really, not daytime television, you know, I watch it at night time, like, you know, on the Cody box and on the, what they call it, the Fire Stick, and so I went in the television room, just sat in the television room, nothing, you know, I could tell you off, you know, I switched the telly off, like, I was just sitting there, and I thought to myself, yeah, I'm away. So I went down to the nursing station, I says, yeah, make me tablets up, I'm away, I'm not stopping for this shit, like, you know. She says, well, what's the matter? I says, these guys have all got different tellies on. Well, we'll tell them. I says, I don't care. I says, I'm not interested in telling them. I says, I want you to make me tablets up because I changed all my tablets. And I says, I'm only here. And they said, oh, no, well, how will giving you a private room? And I said, well, I'll stop if they give us a private room. I says, and I just, all the way, I got the room, and I was in it, like I say, I was in for 2 weeks. So, you know, I got out on Thursday, but I lost nearly a stone, or I was a stone. I was 105 and I went down to 89.5 kilos, so I don't know what that is in English. And so I spent most of the time just sitting in the dock. I had the curtains closed, everything. I just wanted peace and quiet, because I was really feeling shit. And I was happy sitting in the dark, you know. They were coming in and put the light on. I didn't want the light on. I was just happy sitting in the dark, need telly, need body tank. I'm just happy that way. And for the last way, they come in Wednesday night and said, there's got an urgent case coming in that we need your bed, you know, we need your room. I said, oh, fair enough, send us home. Oh no, we'll find you a bed. I said, well, it doesn't matter, just send us home. I said, I'm going home any case because you've told us I'm going home tomorrow. So like Thursday, I'm going home tomorrow, Thursday. So what's the point? I just send us home now? No, we'll find you a bed, you know. So I'll stop it there and I'll do part 3.